I do a little bit of a live show just to show off. I got some Magic the Gathering Marvel superhero stuff. So let's kind of go and see what's in that. But it wouldn't kind of be alive without me. I mean, without me, it wouldn't be a day in Up and Adam's life without opening up a bag. Uh, so let's go ahead and uh, so LCS, Secret Lair Comics, is still offering half off blind bags. So I thought what I would do is pick up a blind bag and get one. I'm hoping for an Avengers 25. So I got Doom Quest 1, which everybody gets that one. A lovely Doom mask. This is for Bobby because he wanted me to put one on. So we'll do that. And it broke. No, it didn't break. It's just my inability to be good at this. But I have a lot of these masks, so I'm not worried if one does break. Hey, there I am. Okay, and let's see what I got. Yes, I got my Avengers 25, so I can be done with buying blind bags. Okay, so awesome. I got Avengers 25 facsimile. This was like one that I did not have that I wanted to get, so I'm kind of excited about that. So, I did pick that one up. Let me see if I can figure out. All right, I'm gonna take this off. But anyway, so I got an Avengers 25 out of the blind bag. So now I got a few Magic the Gathering Marvel ones. Of course, I had to get the Fantastic Four Commander deck. Really wanted to get that, and big Fantastic Four fan, and of course, I had to get the Doom Commander deck as well. So, hey Robbie, hey Coach, what's going on? So these are kind of set cards that come within these packs, and I had pre-ordered these, so they finally came in, and so I was kind of excited about that. So these are ways to kind of play the game, but with a set deck of cards. So I have that, and then I was kind of deciding what else to get because I wanted some packs that I didn't know what I was going to get. So I decided to do this Magic the Gathering bundle, and I thought we could maybe just open up some of this stuff as we go. So I was debating between this and there is a villains scene that has like a Modark card in it. So I was tempted by that. But what I thought I would do is this has some stuff in it that I could probably use because I don't have it, and so what's in the scene box basically has six villains that form like an art scene in it. One of them is Modoc. There's an Ultron. Uh, I want to say Enchantress. There's like a few different villains in there that are pretty cool. Um, and then it also has like the same cards, but that aren't playable that you can put together and make a scene out of it, which sounds kind of stupid to me. So, and it had three booster packs, and I decided to go with this one. This is a Marvel bundle, which has 9 packs in it, so it has more packs boosters in it. It also has some land cards, some foil and regular foil. It has an oversized spin down life counter, so you have to keep track of your health or whatever in these things. And so I had like I have like regular 20-sided dice, but I don't have any like spin down life counters. And then there's a card box, a Marvel Superheroes card box, a way to put it all together, I guess, there. And then there is a Scarlet Witch card in there. So I always love Scarlet Witch. So I thought I would get this one. If I don't end up getting a Modoc card, I might go back and get that villain scene just because I really love Modoc. He's just ridiculous. So I'm going to open this up, see what this looks like. And one thing that's cool, I mean, I do a lot for my LCS. So I get like 25% off This is a pretty cool little card box. It's got the magic on this side. You got Cap and some of the Avengers, or Sam Wilson Cap. You got Miss Marvel, Wasp, Invisible Woman, and Vision, and Spectrum, I think, in the back fighting Thanos. On the top, you got the Sam Wilson and Cap there. And then on the back side, you have this kind of the same heroes that I mentioned before are kind of all featured on the back. So it's kind of a nice little flip top. It's got some stuff in there. This is a pretty big D20. So there's that. That's pretty cool. It has this encasing in it. There's like these little punch outs of a Thanos on Cap's shield, and then Sam Wilson Cap, and plus some counters, which counters are ways you can kind of keep track of boosting up different characters and some other emblems. I think these are conditions that can happen in the game. I don't really know what that is. But yeah, let's see what these cards are. So I'll open up the first one. And this looks like, I think these are the, oh no, this is looks like a Scarlet Witch thing in here. Cool. Robbie, you got help if you want to try to help running some things by people for ideas for things you want to buy. So that's awesome. Mark's asking if I ever played the Versus card game. I did not. I've seen some of those cards, but I've never. It was kind of a time where I wasn't doing a lot of gaming stuff, so I didn't pick it up. But I heard the cards were really cool. So this one has a foil version of the Scarlet Witch, and then there is a series of like land cards that all have that like little foily shine. Alex is watching from the toilet right now. That's good. Hey, I kept thinking we were on Rich's show last night, like his little live stream, impromptu live stream last night. We were talking about people finding porn in the woods, and we were like, but there could be comics in the outhouse, because it might have been Jason was asking, where we read comics. I was like, nobody mentioned the toilet, so at least Alex is watching YouTube on the toilet, so good. And then a game with another set of these are land cards as well, but they're not all foily. So yeah, it was a crazy conversation. And then afterwards, I was thinking like, oh man, it'd be a great like punk song, to be like, porns in the woods and comics in the outhouse, porns in the woods and comics in the outhouse. That'd be fun. All right, so we're gonna open up a little pack here, see what I get. So there's 14 cards in each pack. First pack here. So you always get some artifact token. This is a villain and a treasure on each side. I'm trying to see. Okay, I think I'm gonna flip them up this way. So got some land, swamp. This is a foily. I should be doing it the other way, I guess. So there's a Widow's Bite, and the art on these are pretty cool. So I got a little Black Widow action there. I got a bold biochemist, Wakandan drone flock, super strength, because we all need super strength. Volcanic villain. Oh, this is one I kind of wanted, Agents of Hydra card. I don't think it's anything that special, but Hydra's kind of a good villain group. I got Take Up the Shield, a Rick Jones Destined Sidekick. I always feel like Rick Jones doesn't get a whole lot of props. So, Sly Fantabulous, like still struggling with franchise MTG mashups. Such a conundrum. I've been reading Marvel since '70, but only played Magic since the early 2000s. I know, I get that, and I wouldn't get these except for I'm just a big Marvel fan, and I used to play a lot when it first started, and this is kind of maybe might get into it a little bit. So, but yeah, Rick Jones, he's he's awesome. I think he's one of those characters like he got kind of a a bad deal. Like everybody else is getting superpowers around him, and he's just hanging out with people. And it took him a while. Now I know he's had his moments, and he's had some powers and had some different cool things happen to him. But yeah, Rick Jones, that's pretty cool. And I got a Luke Cage Power Man, and then a Shuri Wakandan Inventor. That's kind of cool. I like her. And then a Killmonger. So I got kind of a couple of things in the Black Panther universe. Killmonger. I got an unbeatable Squirrel Girl. I know some people in the Marvel Rivals group of mine will like that. And so, yeah, Dope's right. Without Rick, we wouldn't have Hulk. True. And it was a cool what if issue that I recently got. It's like, what if Rick Jones became the Hulk, you know? And then the kind of the like foily special is I got a Black Panther. So this is kind of an interesting pack because I got a lot of Black Panther in that. So, yeah, great seeing you, Dope. Cool to have you join. Appreciate it. Now we'll do pack number 2. We're doing pack rips. All right, so let me see. I got to do it this way. Okay, so common here, we got AIM Scientists, Kree Commandos. So AIM and Kree is kind of funny. Rapid Rescue. And a lot of these are common cards. Kree Sentinel. That one's kind of cool art in there. For Black Widow, Red Room Recruit. More AIM. We have Synthoids. And it's got a little quote from MODOK. MODOK, you will be neutralized on there. I got another Agents of Hydra. But these are common cards that you probably want to have multiples in your deck. Rewrite History. I love Kang. Kang is probably second or third favorite villain of mine. I just absolutely love Kang. Hey Brian, hope you're doing well. And look, I'm opening up Marvel cards. I mean Magic cards, and I know you'll love that. I got a Mockingbird. So Mockingbird and Claim the Kingdom. Oh man, I'm excited. I summoned him. It's Kang. Kang Temporal Tyrant. Love Kang. He's so cool. And I like all his versions, like Ramatut, and you got the Scarlet Centurion and maybe Doctor Doom. We don't know. I got a Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Crowd of True Believers. This is kind of a foily, and then a land. Los Diablos missile based. Oh, this is a cool card. So this is just a Leviathan card. But look at the art on that, man. Cool little monster coming out of the water. That is awesome. So 2 down, 7 to go. We'll see. I am very happy. I got a Kang. That's huge because that'd probably be one I would want to go back and try to get if I didn't. So this one is just got like a clue and a soldier on the side. And then we have a Raft Security Officer. So I haven't had any like big cards or ones that have like extended art or things like that that I've noticed. Just basic cards, but still fun. Ant-Man's Army, Volcanic Villain. I think I got this one in another pack. There's a Hydra Infiltration in there. A Magic the Gathering Venom t-shirt. I like that idea. So that's cool. D-Power. So it's like the reverse Hulk becoming Bruce Banner. Web Up. And this one, so this one, I'm probably, if he doesn't have this, I'm going to send this to Eric SideQuest because he said he was really hoping for an Atlantis Attacks, and I know I already have one, so I can send that along to him. We have Murdoch's Crusade. Look at that art on that. The cool Daredevil reflected in the lenses fighting Kingpin. That's a really cool. I love the art in these. That's partly why I wanted to get these. And then I got some characters here. Ghost. And then we have Mr. Hyde, Monster Within. Supervillain Lockup. This is an enchantment, but it's got crossbones getting tied up. This is a weird. It's World Within Worlds, and it's basically you can see the Ant-Man with all these bug creatures. So it's like Ant-Man goes to Bug Wars. Okay, then my rare card, and this is a pretty cool one. I got and it's kind of foily. I got a Winter Soldier Icy Assassin. So Winter Soldier's cool. And then I got a land. They always throw a land in there. Planes. All right, so we're a third of the way. Okay, to go with the Ant-Man theme, we got an insect on the backside of a soldier. And I think you can use these cards to like put out for different when things are happening. So this one I have starting off with Hawkeye's bow. And that looks, this is awesome. It's got Pizza Dog getting a little slice of pizza off of there. So yeah, it came in and getting hold of some of these cards. Yeah. So one thing that I found there, I mean, there's lots of places where you could pick out particular cards. But probably if there's certain cards you want, that's definitely the best way to do it because it can get pricey just buying random packs and hoping to see what you get. But there's one store that is located in Virginia that's one of the bigger Magic dealers in the country, and it's called Star City Games. And they have a website. You can look at all the different cards. They put everything up there. A lot of them are like 30 cents, 40 cents for a foil, that type of thing. So, and then of course they have like some of the big pricier ones. We got a Ninja of the Hand in there. A shield deployment drone. I think we had one of these already, and I had one of these too. Crowd of True Believers, but I heard this is a good card that's worth having multiple of. Called Damage Control. Remember that comic, Damage Control? That was kind of fun. Lightning Strike, cool Thor art on there. Hey Eric, did you see? I don't know if you jumped in here, but I got an Atlantis Attacks for you. So check it out. I got a Kunlun Warrior on there. Black Widow Double Agent. I got a She-Hulk. She-Hulk Jade Defender. Those have to have like titles of these, like you don't know who She-Hulk is, right? Ooh, this is kind of cool. I think this is one that's worth a little bit. Is a Night Nurse card, so I guess she gets to heal some people, so that's cool. And then I got an Echo as a character, and then some of these are rarer cards, and this one has like some different actions that you can take. And this is Origin of the Avengers, so this one's a little like a pricier card, maybe a hit in there. And then I got a foil of the Hawkeye's bow. So the foils they don't really do anything extra special except for they look shiny and pretty. Like we're attracted to all those foil variants in comics. So yeah, Echo card's pretty cool. All right, so now we got our next pack. Oh, this is cool. Robot villain, little. I love Ultron too. He's in my top 5 of villains as well. And then just a hero card in there. Okay, we got Visions of Villainy. Another shield deployment drone, and some of this is like somewhat of a duplicate pack in a lot of ways. Crowd of True Believers, Call Damage Control, Lightning Strike, Ninja of the Hand, but this is a little different. So this is awesome. Ultron Drone. So Ultron's awesome. Agent Maria Hill. So it's so funny. Maria Hill, the actress that plays Maria Hill, Colby Smulders. Everybody thinks my wife looks like her, and she does. But it's kind of cool. So I'll have to show this to my wife because she'll get a kick out of that one. Tigra, Feline Fury. It's cool Tigra. I love Tigra. And then we have Iron Man, Master of Machines. Check that out. Hopefully Stevie D will watch that and see that cool Iron Man art in there. And then we got Robot Domination. This one is an awesome card too. Another one that I kind of eyed. It's like Ultron with all those Ultron drones kind of lined up. But what a cool piece of art there. Love that. And then my rare in this pack is a Scientist Supreme of AIM. So pretty cool. And then I got a foily. They always give you a foil, so I got Hero in Training, and then my land is a swamp. Okay, so we're over halfway. Feeling pretty good. I feel like I got some good cards, some cards that I kind of wanted out of this. I want to get some more. I mean, I know I'll have some Fantastic Four ones, but I really want. There's like some Doom cards, of course, I want to get. So hoping they will come out. So I got Soldier and Villain, flips on the sides. Okay. Hydra Troopers. I know I have one of these already. Atlantean Cavalry. Okay, Eric's going to open up a starter box tonight. So cool. Owen came in and saying, sometimes you can get what's called clumping of certain cards in booster packs is when you pull the same cards in back-to-back packs. Huh. That's, I guess, what I got. Clumping. There's a whole lot of clumping going on. I'm not that in tune with all the terminology of some of the stuff, so I appreciate the knowledge helps. I mentioned that foil that I got, the Hero in Training. This is just the regular one. Knight of Wundagore. That's pretty cool. This one's kind of Repulsor Blast, and this is kind of like an older style art card. So they also did some comic cover or like comic art cards in there that are like super rare, but they'd be cool to have. Vibranium Energy Daggers, that might go well with that. Oh, this is cool. Another character, underrated character I enjoy, Project Deathlock Soldier. Deathlock is so badass. Love him. I got Claim the Kingdom. And then I want to look at this because I think I got a different version of a card, but I could be completely wrong with this because I'm kind of flipping through these pretty quickly that I'm not paying total attention to what the art fully looks like on these. But I got another. Where was it? I'm losing it. I want to see it because if it's different, it'd be worth showing them kind of side by side. But oh no, it's the same one. I'm just stupid. But I got another Kang Temporal Tyrant. So I got another one of those. I got a War Machine. That one's cool. Great art on these things. Viv Vision. Oh my God. Sorry. Viv Vision. So I got the Mac Daddy card that everybody wants in this one. The Mind Stone. So in all of these cards, the different series that they've been putting out, they're putting out different Infinity Stones. And so this is the one for this whole series is coming out. Super rare. This is like a mythic. I'll have to look up the value of these things, but this is a big daddy. This is a big one that everybody wants. So, I mean, that probably makes for the price of this whole box that I got is this one card. So pretty crazy. And then I got a Shield Helicarrier foil, which is awesome. So I'm gonna put that little Mind Stone aside because that's freaking cool. 3 packs left. So let's see if there's any more clumping going on. Yeah, Eric's jealous. Get my Mind Stone. Okay, so there might be some. Oh, dude, yes. Okay, sorry. Visions of Villainy. That's one that's out there. I got an Aerial Doombot, which is awesome. Yes, love that. Oh, this is cool because this is Burrow backup, and it is the only card that has Moon Knight on it, and Moon Knight being one of my absolute favorite heroes. Love getting a Moon Knight card. I got Pet Avengers. Isn't that cool? And then Crimson Archive, Stolen Stark Tech. That's got like, you know, Tony Stark making the Iron Man suit in the cave. We got Hulk Smash. I think, yeah, some people have been looking for this card too, because I think this is kind of like one of those things, as in a lot of games where stuff is broken, and I think the card leads to a Hulk character being broken. Is a card, so that's pretty cool. I got Yellow Jacket as a character to play with. I got Hulkling. Another one I was kind of hoping to get. I got Iron Fist. And then I got Black Panther. And this is a really cool one too. I got Super Adaptoid, but look at the art in that. So this is considered a rare, but that one's awesome. And then I got Super Strength is foily. And then a land. And this is weird. I've never seen this, but it's you can use this card to represent a double-faced card. I don't know what it is, but it's got the Baxter Building on it. So kind of interesting. All right, 2 packs. Let's see. Give me some Doom. Give me some Doom. More Doom. Treasure and Villain on the backside. And then let's see. Oh yeah, I said I want more Doom. How about some more Doom? Gets another aerial Doom bot. I'm getting some clumpage, Burrow backup, another Moon Knight card, Pet Avengers. I don't know if I don't think I've seen this one. Crimson Operative. So it's like Crimson Dynamo that's in there. This is man, dude, dope. You would love this card. Unliving Legionnaire. Look at that. That is creepy. Who did the art? And what's cool is they put the artist on this. Okay, Bjorn Berens. Love Bjorn. Great dude. Love his art. And then we got a Futurist Forge. Savage Land Dinosaur, as Jeff Goldblum would like to say. Okay, this is a bigger card. I got a Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards, but it's one of those that has the art that's kind of extended across the card. So that's really cool. Got a Madam Hydra. Getting some more FF. So I got Invisible Woman Sue Storm. Love Sue Storm. That's a Paulo Rivera card. And then a Villainous Hideout. This is like a different alternate land. My rare I got is this Winter Soldier Icy Assassin. You saw that had a foily version of that, which was probably even more rare. But this one is there. And then the foily one I got for this is I got Evil's Thrall. Full art. Okay, thank you. I was saying extended art, but full art. I gotta get the terminology. I appreciate you, K Munin. Thanks so much. And then a foily land. And so Eric says they really want you to trade with buddies with all that clumping. I know. Well, we can do some trading, man. We can talk. Okay, last pack. All right, I don't think I've seen this one. It's an alien on one side and wall on the other. Okay, my stacks are getting out of control, so I'm going to kind of calm that down. All right, so might be a little clumpage. Crimson Operative, Unliving Legionnaire. So definitely a couple things that we just saw. AIM Scientists, which I think we had Kree Commandos. Then we have Rapid Rescue, and you got like Spider-Man and Iron Man over the New York or Manhattan Bridge, maybe. Kind of brings up some Gwen Stacy feelings there. And then Kree Sentinel. Got more Vibranium Energy Daggers. Stolen Stark Say that 5 times fast. A kind of a cool one. I got Kiki, uh, an uncommon Claw, Sonic Subjugator. Claw, one of those early villains of Black Panther, or the earliest villain for Black Panther. And then I got a Speedball New Warrior. Speedball, one of those weird heroes. Steve Ditko, why'd you do it? And then Super Adaptoid. I got another one of those. And then my foily one, uh, uncommon one is Luke Cage. Actually, the Super Adaptoid was rare. This is just the foily, which is a Luke Cage foily. And then my last card that I got is Land for Hell's Kitchen. So there's all of my cards. I mentioned I did get the Commander decks for Fantastic Four, Commander decks for Doctor Doom. I'm not going to open those because they're just there's nothing really too special about that. So they're just these are the cards that you get. There's a list of those you can find online to see what you get with that. But so I did get those, but there's no need to open them necessarily because everybody could look and see what I got there. But so what does this mean going forward? So I have some ways to play. I have some decks, some commander decks to play with. In these booster packs, you can kind of like sub in cards or make a little bit bigger deck or things like that to try to help you out with, you know, making a stronger deck than what you may have with a certain character. So that's a possibility. But in terms of what I'm going to buy, so I have another thing pre-ordered that just hasn't come out yet, and so there is a another box that comes out that's called I don't remember all the terminology for some of these boxes. I think it's, oh, here it is. It's a gift bundle, so it has a bunch of cards packs like this in it, but it also has a collector booster, which are all like rare and foil and the special cards, and it costs more for those packs. But that's in there. So yeah, Eric, I got the bundle. I got the bundle box that we just opened. So with that, it has this cool box. So I can put all of these cards right into this Marvel box, which is pretty cool. But I was gonna say, I did order one of those gift bundles. And so with the gift bundle, I'll get one of the collector cards, and I think it's 9 packs as well, that will come with that. So I will do that. I did not get my MODOK card. So here's the challenge. Do I just go? It probably is best to just go, um, just pick that up online and just pick up a MODOK card. And then I'll probably, I'll see what I get in the gift bundle. But I got a lot of cards here to play with. So that's fun. I'm a, I am very much a novice for Magic. I used to play back in the day, but it was weird. You'd make like kind of decks, but you didn't really. Now there's like a lot of strategy and time commitment that's put into building the best deck so that you can do the most damage and win most likely in those things. And I'll probably have to study up on what a proper thing is. But it's kind of cool. All the cards that I just got can go right in there. Plenty of room to grow. It's kind of like those long boxes. It's like, well, I got to buy more comics so that I can fill the box. I don't know if I'll buy enough to fill this box with that, but I'll probably come pretty close. But anyway, that's what I wanted to share. Is that I got that. I showed at the very beginning. I opened up. I had another blind bag, and I was trying to get a Doom 616. So I did get an Avengers 25 facsimile. So I feel pretty good. The only thing I have not gotten out of the Doom blind bags, a sketch cover, of course, but I didn't get uh, the the facsimile for 25 that has the different cover art on it. I did not get that. So I don't know if I have to have that one, but kind of cool. And yeah, buying Sigma is always your best bet, especially if the card is not too expensive. Yeah. And yeah, so Eric was telling me just go to Target, and yeah. So I saw that. I was debating between getting that villain scene box, is what they're on, or getting this bundle. And the scene box comes with like 3 pack cards plus those villains, and it's a little pricey for what you would pay. I mean, you're basically like paying $20 for 6 cards that are the villains, and I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. But I ended up getting a bundle that has 9 cards in it, and this other stuff like this little spin down life counter, the box had some stuff like I felt like I could use. So I went that way, and there's also these like little punch out things that I got to figure out what all those are for. But there's some like +1 counters and things like that. So I'm pretty pleased. And dude, got a Mind Stone, Infinity Stone. So very cool. So and Came Unit says with those decks, like these decks, I'll definitely fill that box. Yeah, you're probably right. So yeah, I probably didn't think that out correctly, but we'll see what's in the gift bundle. I don't know if that one comes with a box or not too. So I might have 2 boxes. I know it has this like Marvel Age like collectors, at least outside box. So I'm assuming there might be some kind of packaging that has that Marvel Age cover on it. So pretty cool. Yeah. Well, and also, I guess the back of this is there's this little Magic the Gathering mini print that I did not highlight. So I'm just gonna do that. Looks like art by Steve Morris. So yeah, so that's what I have. So thanks everybody for thanks everybody for joining in, for entertaining me for about half an hour, or let me entertain you for about half an hour. Flip through a floppy, buy some cards, rip some packs, and I'll check you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye.